Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, April 1st. Happy April Fools. 2025, 3:37 p.m. And I will be playing more Devil May Cry with my friend Amethyst Dragoon. Though he'll be watching like last time. Just waiting for him to get on. Let me check something real quick. I can't check the settings. Okay. That is fine. I'm more concerned about Wait, is he really gonna... Oh yeah. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Just doing something real quick. What exactly are you doing, buddy? I don't know. Okay. It's almost ready. Ah! I'm gonna get something to drink. Be right back. Some milk. You got me some milk. 3 minutes into the stream. Okay. Actually been 8 minutes into the stream. Wow. All right. The broski's ready. He's been invited to a party, so now I just gotta wait. Making me wait. Oh wait. Okay, sent an invite. Again, I think. Ha! You're making me wait!
Yeah.
Hello.
And thus I am greeted with the sounds of screaming machine and a hello. What was that?
Oh, I'll show you.
What was that? It sounded staticky as hell. It sounded like a robot begging for mercy. Christ. Oh God, I knew. This is art. This is very much art. Was this a fan art? Was this a fan art thing or?
Yeah.
Huh. I was wondering why Dante looked off.
What the
Wait,
heck?
is that Nemesis under him?
Gosh, that does look like Nemesis.
Has to be a reference of some kind.
Okay. Just had to look at the stream to make sure your voice was coming through.
Alright.
Yeah, fan art. Just bonus stuff here.
Okay, I remember this. Hey, Nero, remember when you were gonna get a full devil trigger? Remember yours wasn't just a stand? A watashi no stando?
Yeah.
Devil trigger?
But I didn't get that.
Man. Hot take, I think the old devil trigger he had looks better than the one he has now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look bad. I especially like the wings.
It still
looks like... The thing is, the problem is, it kind of looks like one of Ichigo's forms.
Yeah, with the long hair.
Yeah, it just has that energy.
Uh-huh.
And you can attribute that being 1/3 demon, so it's gonna look a little more human.
Well, you can see the artist's signature. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, this one I kind of like. Hello.
I can't draw like that.
You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, the one thing I don't like is the strap. The strap just hanging there bothers me. Are you gonna do that one?
The reboot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna record the reboot, as long as it doesn't screw my channel over.
Yes, because I'm gonna have words.
I know. You know the soundtrack, the Combi Christ soundtrack, and all that.
Yeah, I actually. Yeah, what about it?
I'm just saying, like it could potentially, copyright strike me or
All
something.
right, copyright. They're not gonna care. Let's be honest.
Well, as long as it's not like a strike, but just like what was going on with the Nier playthrough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just telling me that, hey, this is copyrighted, but it doesn't affect your channel. Doesn't even affect the visibility of the video itself.
That is
Unlike the Callisto Protocol. Last video had to mute a section because the credits song was blocked in some countries, so the visibility was very limited.
Ah.
Yeah.
It sucks. God damn it, I want to get onto that stream and record Near Replicant with you, because I have so many words. Dude, I can write an essay about the music.
Maybe when I get back to, recording the game, we'll do some streams here and there, but it's mostly just going to be a pre-recorded, playthrough.
Yeah.
Mostly. So I can keep that 4K.
Yeah, and then you get to Automata, and then your views go up because 2B exists.
Okay, before we actually continue, let me load this save up.
Right? Yeah, I thought you were going to say something about, with the reboot, I thought you were going to say something like you weren't a fan of the music or what.
I mean, the music is alright. The music is alright. There's some tracks here and there that I do like.
I will say on its own, the music is fine. Combi Cry is actually not a bad band.
Yeah.
Should not be in a Devil May Cry game. I mean, if it was made for any character, not for Dante. I'm okay with Nero having those tracks, honestly.
This is what I was trying to show you the last time.
Yeah. Ooh. So he's just kind of there.
Yeah, only on hard mode.
Waits.
I'm assuming he's also
on hard mode. Oh my god. It sucks that you can't select the missions you want.
Yeah, I would have loved to do that.
You'd think they would have thought of doing that in 2.
They did do that in 2.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, just gotta beat the game first, and then just go load the save, and I'm just gonna quit now.
All right. Oh God, that my memory of 2 is so faded. That doesn't mean we're gonna go through it. Hell no.
Oh yeah, we're going through it.
Why?
Because I want to.
Why do you hate yourself?
It's not the worst game.
That game is just the equivalent of You're Lucky You're Pretty, and even then. Like, Dante just looks good. Lucy is nice. Some of the demons are cool. Bulwark's backstory is actually kind of neat. How he got his cracked skull through Sparta. It's like, okay, that's interesting. Goes barely anywhere.
Yeah, which is a shame. If they do remake the game, they gotta improve the story. Make it more important.
Make more Lucia.
Oh yeah.
Like, legit, like, manufactured demons? That's interesting. They low-key do that a little more in 4. Yeah, with the Bianco Angelos.
Uh-huh. And then we get more info on Agnes in the novel for 5.
That man fucked. Somehow that man fucked.
The fact that he worked for Arius is interesting.
That is... I need to go to those novels, Christ. Okay. That explain... Wait, where is it? I need to remember where that is in the time. Okay, yeah, that's right. New timeline is 31245.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead of 3142.
Yeah.
Which both... Yeah, doing it that way, either way makes sense depending on if you want to continue or not.
Yeah. It's a riddle of some kind. Valley of the Mist. One must choose the right path to enter the lost land. Only those who protect the weak light shall have the power to decipher the right path. Okay. Alright, this is the right path. You gotta be very careful. I don't lose track of the light.
You got this, man. You got this.
Yes.
No singy sights is good.
Alright. Just gonna skip that scythe. Am I hearing a child in the background?
That is my niece, yes. She is very loud.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother's over with his hell spawn.
Yeah, children can be hell spawns.
I lost so much sleep when they were living here. I woke up so many times before my alarm.
I see. And there we go.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Gotta get
Thought
rid
they
of
would have
these
left by now.
fools.
God damn it.
What'd you say?
I thought they would have left by now. God damn it.
Hi. I hate these things, honestly.
Don't we all? I think the most interesting thing about Phantom is how in the Visions of V manga, he does appear, but he is physically strong enough to say no, and he is the only one we don't get a, like, summon for.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, all of them are strong enough to just kind of kill V.
Yeah.
But it's more the fact that Phantom was a lot more willing to.
Yeah. It's a statue of a water goddess. Wind and rain has weathered it. Poor thing! This must also have been a statue of some goddess.
It almost looks like Mother.
Ah! Okay. Moving on. Oh, look at that. S rank.
Hey.
Hey! Also, you did that. Wandering ghosts. Okay, come on.
I mean, they're a little less wandering, more hovering above you.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. I hate how short that was. Oh my god. Are you serious? You just have to jump up high enough to do...
Yep.
Oh. Ah.
Oh, I hate the death scythe.
I'm sure he hates you too.
Ah. Oh, almost went down. I'm gonna kill this fool. Oh my gosh, he's got a whole lot of them now.
Actually, something that's actually more interesting than Devil May Cry doesn't elaborate on too much, but it's nice when it does. Very intelligent demons.
Oh yeah.
Especially ones that are capable of, like, introspection.
Uh-huh. Indeed.
Like, the anime does that, I think, twice.
Hmm.
The one with, and I'm mad we don't get more of this, Sparta's Apprentices.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, it would have been nice to just get a novel about them, their life before getting 86 by Dante. You know, it would have been nice, Capcom. Would have been lovely. You know, maybe put out a little novel, get one of your, I don't know, broom closet writers to just write something. Would have been lovely.
Yes.
Huh? Huh?
We need more stuff on all these, things.
I mean, don't write a backstory for everything, but it's do the ones that are at least a little worth it.
Yeah.
Like, we got a manga low-key about Virgil. We got a bunch of novels about stuff about Dante. Hell, you know what? Where's my Nero manga at? I want the full on every detailed backstory to Nero from birth.
It would be nice.
Yeah, all we're gonna get is the Deadly Fortuna novels, which
Deadly
you
Fortune,
sent me.
I sent you those. I sent you that and the 5 novel.
Yep, I read the 5 novel. I just need to read the Deadly... I read it way back before 5 came out and it was being translated and posted on YouTube.
Ah.
Man, but Dante's just not allowed to have a wife.
Yeah.
Like,
Lucia is there!
No, let's go through the whole history of this in chronological order. You get the, let's say, the diner lady. She's most likely into the other dude, so she's a little out of the picture. That's 1. Lady, shot him in the face 3 times, has no interest. 2. You have Trish, who just looks like Dante's mom, and that's just weird. So that's definitely not going to be a thing for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you get Lucia, who in the time span just given to. Oh, wait.
Hey, don't forget about Beryl.
No, let's go. No, Beryl. Chronological order, Beryl, which I don't remember what happens to her. I know she exists. She's on a magazine in 5. She's out there. Still nothing between her and Dante.
Yeah. Yeah, one kiss, but that's it.
Lucia.
One kiss on the cheek, and that was it. And whether or not she actually
God.
Not even sure if she actually has any feelings for Dante, but I don't know. Just gave him a kiss on the cheek, and that was it.
Yeah, I remember the 2 novel being weird.
I do want to get that novel. You know, so I can have more of the stuff. I just gotta make sure I can find it.
Then last but certainly not least, Lucia, who 100% has a thing for Dante, and who can blame her? Look at that, man. Doesn't act on him. Does not act on him. Has no reason not to. I mean, to be fair, yeah, Dante just kind of in hell right now, so fair enough. But yeah, no, doesn't act on him. Dante's not allowed to get the girl in any way. It's so unfair. And then you have Nero with his good Christian girlfriend.
No, stay up here, stay up here.
And then you get, actually bless Cyrie's heart. She doesn't get much in 4, which I'm still mad at Capcom for. There's so much of 4 that should have been there. But what we do get of her in 5, even if it's through Nero, like, oh yeah, it's okay, man, Kyrie made food and she always makes too much. She wants to make sure everyone's fed. It's probably due to, like, just kind of living and working at the orphanage in Fortuna.
Haha!
And she knew just what to say to unlock Nero's devil trigger.
You saw what I did there, buddy boy?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. And Virgil just got laid by a random woman.
Yep.
I think it's implied that she was a prostitute.
Well, they say, like, if, like, you know, just trying to find words right now. I don't know if she actually was a prostitute. They thought his mother was a prostitute. They thought his mother was a prostitute, but for all we know, she could have just been like any other woman that's in the town, just, you know.
Yeah. Who looked at that man and was like, oh, I'm smitten. And he just walked past me. Who is this man? Goddamn, Virgil got that riz that he doesn't want. Oh, let's go! Speaking of... My boy! Oh yeah, are you caught up on the, like, sneak peeks for Devil May Cry?
Sorta, I think.
I know I sent you one yesterday.
I saw that, I actually saw that before you sent it.
Dude, I'm okay. I thought, but when I saw the thumbnail, I'm like, oh, they're actually putting in Virgil, 100%. I was like, okay. Let's see how they do the boy. The voice lines, the voice actor was different. That's gonna take some getting used to. Doesn't have the nasaliness to it. I was like, okay, let's see how they do. It's not Virgil. It's a plasma.
Yeah.
I saw that. I low-key saw that coming, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I'm glad you did it. And you know what that means? We get Gilbert!
Probably.
No, don't curse my dreams.
It would be nice to actually see
Don't do this to
Gilver.
me.
But then, you know, gotta remember Gilver actually isn't Virgil.
I mean, that's the close. I mean, it's not inaccurate.
He was
The only
supposed to be
Gilver
Virgil
represent-
initially. He was written to be
Yeah,
that,
but that would
but
also
then... Okay,
that would contradict Nello Angelo. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it would more or less contradict third game.
Not quite. You could make the argument that after going into hell, Mundus was like, "Oh yeah, no, I can use this." Opens the gate with the Yamato. That actually explains a lot when it comes.
But
to...
you also gotta remember, like, the novel was the earliest point in, you know, the series. Before 3.
Yeah. No, even then, because remember, Yamato is the basically key to the demon world, so Mundus could have still used it. Even with early novels in mind, just saying Yamato is there is 100% justification for Mundus being back.
But how would Mundus get
And be like,
Yamato
"Alright,
if
I just
Virgil
want to
has it?
mess." Yeah. And Mundus was like, "Alright, I'm gonna take that, just slash the air really quick." I just imagine he's holding it like a toothpick.
I
He's
don't know.
holding it like what?
Virgil being Gilver makes no sense. To me, it really doesn't, because it's like, if he was Gilver, then he would have to have been possessed by Mundus.
I think that was the idea.
Yeah,
that,
it was originally
that
was
just
supposed to be
early-
the idea until 3 was made, and well,
3 takes place before all of that.
the novel takes place
Remember,
before 3.
3 is
You gotta remember, Dante was going by Tony Redgrave.
not even then. When you look at 3, the reason everyone calls him Dante is because Virgil knows him.
No one actually. Well, you
I
also
mean,
gotta
Lady
remember.
never asked his.
You gotta remember the pistols. Dante already has them in 3.
All right,
He didn't have them in the novel.
that's fair. That's probably the smallest continuity error, though. Like, if anything, you can just overlook those in some way. But even then, yeah, I see where you're coming.
Yeah, and also the
Where
fact
you're
that he isn't really, like, actively just, you know,
He's not being a bastard.
well, you gotta remember, at this time, he was more of a mercenary still, at the time. You know, taking...
Yeah. Okay, if I remember the situation of Devil May Cry 3 correctly, because there would probably be, like, some degree of retconning, like, little bits. Okay, the Tony Redgrave thing, you can still make... They still acknowledge that in 5, so you can still make the argument that in 3, he's still mercenary. He just opened up his shop recently. And
Yeah.
3 starts before Devil May Cry has a name.
Yeah,
And the reason
yeah.
everyone calls him Dante is Virgil was like, "Oh, my brother Dante is there." Even when Dante says no, when Arkham asks him, "Are you the Dante, son of Sparta?" He even questions him, "Hey, where'd you hear that?" Like, that's weird that he knows that, because he goes by Tony.
Yeah, well, by that point, he stopped going by Tony. He stopped going by Tony because he fully accepted his original name.
Man, I'm gonna have to look into some.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look into those novels.
It took the death of Nell for him to finally just accept his true self, basically.
If anything, to me, yeah, I'm gonna have to look through those novels again.
Yeah, go look through it.
Yeah, there may be something I'm missing, because the best way you can do this timeline is 3, then the novel, then 1.
No. Again, like, it's just the way the novel was written. This was supposed to be Dante's earliest point, basically.
Yeah, unless you kind of think of that as like just
Basically, the only
Dante
things
timeline.
that need to be retconned is Gilver being like I think they did retcon that already. I don't know like where the information comes from. It could have came from the Devil May Cry 5 novel. But Gilver is supposed to be another Proto-Angelo.
Man, Gilver being... That would be a weird situation, because if they retconned Gilver, they would also have reference to Gilver, because V's alternate colors are a reference to Gilver.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, Gilver has the weirdest history. God. My man's just green Virgil, and this is... Oh, this. That snapped me out of, like, a literary trance I was going through. So I remember playing that and hating it.
The only other thing they would have to retcon out of the first novel was the ending, because it was supposed to be like not too long before the first game. Like, you know, Dante is just recovering from the wounds he received with his fight with Gilver.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we get Trish just, you know, busting through his front door with the motorcycle.
She just needed to use the bathroom, man. It was that bad.
Nature calls, my dude.
The other day. She had some really bad Mexican the other day, and she couldn't wait. Parking was not an option.
Yeah, that's like the only two things.
She went to the restaurant El Diablo. It was bad.
You know, I wish they would, you know, reference. Well, I know the you know the recaps they have in 4 and 5 don't really reference anything much outside of the games, though. I mean, the 5th one did.
They referenced the anime.
Yeah, the 5th one, the 5th one did reference the anime, but I wish they would reference more stuff like novels, and that way we can actually, you know. No.
Well, that is true.
More
the
placements.
Novels are going to be... The novels, and by extension, the manga, is going to be a lot more niche, so people are going to be not only really lost, but also overwhelmed with the amount of Devil May Cry stuff. So sticking it to the core games and the anime, which are fairly, or if not very, accessible, is at least smart from a... like, what's the word? From a not screwing over your audience standpoint.
Huh. I'm just, you know, I'm just, you know, I just look at the first novel, and I think that's actually kind of important to, you know, actually reference.
Yeah.
Considering it is his origin.
Stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this series they should reference in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. I mean, 5 was pretty much doing that and stuff. With,
it was?
With Nico.
Oh, yeah, no, they do it in scattered bits. They reference Tony Redgrave, and that's like frame 2.
Yeah.
That is also a cute way of just acknowledging that, hey, Tony Redgrave was a thing and it was an alias. It's like, oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, like, the first time we hear of Tony outside of the novel was actually the anime with that 8th episode.
Yeah, Antonio, which was written by a guy who did the novel.
Well, what was his name? Was his name Ernest or something? Like, the guy that came to Dante's shop, he was like, "You're Anthony, right?"
I think so.
Yeah, I was calling. Yeah, he just kept calling him Anthony throughout the episode.
Yeah, no, God, the external material is okay. So everyone in the audience, read external Devil May Cry stuff. You're wacky woohoo pizza man. This way's like not woohoo. People think he is 24/7. Nah, Dante's life is suffering.
Yep.
This is just his coping. This is just his coping mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Even some of that wacky woohoo stuff was just like a leftover part of his Tony persona.
Yeah, and it just kind of became a part of him, showing how that's how he maintains control.
Uh-huh.
And he also has fun with it.
Uh-huh. Yep. I've locked. It's locked shut. There's something written. I am the ship that carries the wandering souls on the brink of the underworld. Protect the ship, and you shall be given the fire of Saint Elmo. Going to Elmo's world.
Nah, man, we going to Sesame Street. Elmo communes with demons.
Gosh, man, this thing. Just floating around. Just...
Capcom remake Devil May Cry 1, and also... for God's sakes, get rid of the, what's it called? The RE camera angles, please. Like, I get it, it was originally a horror game. It's like, no, you do- oh. My man said denied. And boys, sit your ass down.
Ah!
What are you trying to do?
Trying to slash its head. That's the only way to damage it.
God.
I suck at this game!
Capcom remake this game. Fine-tune some things. And get rid of the goddamn camera angle. The fixed camera.
Those swords there were originally supposed to be death sentence.
Ooh.
That other sword we picked up earlier, and yeah, on mission 4, that was the original death sentence. But then, of course, you know, they made that other model for it.
Actually, something interesting about, like, going back to, like, early concepts of how characters were gonna be.
Yeah.
Apparently, Nero was gonna be like this Sherlock Holmes type guy.
Yeah, I've seen the concept art for the game. It's interesting.
I want them to bring that back.
Also, the fact that
just say the boy got motivated.
And some of the artwork even looked like he had yellow eyes instead of the blue eyes.
Yeah, like, God, look at old concept art, bring it back, please. Especially some of the Virgil stuff. I want a Devil May Cry character that fights with a cutlass or rapier.
You know, they could possibly, you know, bring it back, that concept. You know, as another devil arm that Virgil could find if they make another game with him.
If Virgil gets his own game where he starts with a rapier and ends with Yamato, that would have been the most ballsy move.
Yeah, but you also gotta remember, he's had Yamato since childhood.
Since and since the incident.
Yeah. He's never let go of that thing.
Virgil got the Guts backstory. God damn. I mean, not one for one, not bar for bar, but my man Guts sleeps with his sword.
Uh-huh.
He just sleeps wrapped around that sword. How far did you get in Berserk?
I forgot. Somewhere in the Lost Children arc. I think Guts had just started fighting Rosine. Just started fighting her.
Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil too much, but too many people skip that arc. That has some very important character stuff, at least in reference to Guts and the world around him. What everyone's situation is like. But there's one moment I will not spoil. All I will say is that it involves his blacksmith, and I am pissed this has never been adapted. And by extension, Lost Children.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you go and get some good stuff in Continuing Conviction.
Yeah, I think I got the next book that I have to open up. I think that's the rest of the arc.
That'll be your homework assignment tonight.
I just gotta just get through the second book and all the other books, because I started rereading it not too long ago.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was more than not too long ago. It was a pretty long while ago, actually.
I believe it.
I just don't read a lot, so it's like, I don't got enough. Okay. There's a ventilation hole. It's the skeleton of the captain. Strangely, it appears as though there's a slight smile in his expression. Oh my gosh. A skeleton smiling.
You think we'll ever get another character like V again? Like gameplay-wise?
No idea. If they do, then they do. If they don't, then they don't.
That feels like that should exist more outside of V. Like some dude found a book and found a way to command demons, but he can only do like a finite amount because he's still human.
Yeah.
Or he could be controlling demons that just aren't that bad. They exist in Devil. There's so much you could do with this world. God, it got my creative juices flowing. God damn. No. No, don't do this to me. Devil May Cry Sama. Please, no. Yamete.
It's a logbook. Exciting.
Just if you want to connect it to Sparta, just say this is just, I don't know, Sparta's diary or something. Not hard. But Sparta just goes to places and religion starts. He straight up looked at this man and was like, hey, we can make religion out of this.
Oh no. Oh, we're sinking. It's the Titanic!
No! I didn't get to paint anyone like one of my French girls, though.
Oh.
How's Dante not drowning?
I have no idea.
Them demon genetics are stupid good.
The water pressure is too strong and won't open. There's got to be another way out.
Glass.
Oh, just right.
Bullshit, break the glass. Dante, I've seen you do less with just a pinky.
Give me those orbs.
Starting to get warm. I hate it.
Warm weather.
Oh, that means now we have to go through spring, and then we get to summer.
I
hate summer.
I hate it and also love it. Only because of the fact, you know, I can go swimming, but...
I mean, yeah, I liked it more when I just didn't have school and I could do more, but that's not the case now.
When are you gonna stop going to school, my dude?
There's a difference between high school and college.
I know, but still.
When I'm done when I'm done. That's the best way I can put it. Because there's also, like, balancing a life and stuff. I don't have that many classes left. It's just that school's expensive, and I'm doing it, like, 1-2 classes at a time. So I just don't go insane from, like, the amount of work.
Uh-huh.
I don't get broke because I'm not doing a student loans knob. Screw that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't want that at all. You don't want any of that.
No, I'm paying out of pocket. Forget that. Hopefully this new anime does well and we get more Devil May Cry content. Actually, your opinion on Johnny Young Bosch's Dante and the little we got for Virgil.
Honestly, I don't know. I just can't unhear Nero, basically. I can't unhear it.
Okay, yes. That is the only problem. Any other circumstance, Johnny Young Bosch's Young Dante, not a bad choice. You want Dante to be a punk, you got Ichigo right there. Fair enough. It's the fact that he already... Yeah, the problem is Johnny Young Bosch already played Nero.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny, while he has some range, it's still limited range. If you're gonna get, like, the punk characters, he's not gonna sound that different. If you're the good boy characters, he's not gonna sound that different.
I also gotta remember that Nero himself was a punk, kind of.
Yeah. He was while Dante is like 80s action hero cool, Nero is 90s punk hero cool.
Uh-huh.
The good kind of punk hero cool, not like in the reboot.
Yeah.
Dude, you've seen the Evil Dead movies, right?
Nope, I have not. I know.
Okay,
of them.
one you're missing out.
Well, actually, I did see one, but I think that was like the reboot / not reboot.
Oh, dude. Okay, no, you are 100% missing out. The Evil Dead movies are real good.
Yeah, I know.
They are a staple when it comes to the horror genre. They have what I call the ham sandwich budget. Now, I call it that for a reason. When you have a horror movie that has like a very low budget, I call it, their budget is the equivalent of a ham sandwich, which means they didn't get much. But with Evil Dead, there are moments that this is clearly a stylistic choice. They did very well in this area. That means they put that good mustard. Oh, they got some lettuce. They made it a fine ham sandwich for them.
Yeah.
My point is, watch Evil Dead.
Yeah, I'll try looking for them.
Yeah, 1, 2, and the third one is called Army of Darkness. Let me know when you have, because that is American Dante. like objectively, that is what the DMC reboot should have been. Just Army of Darkness. And by extension, Ash vs. Evil Dead.
The series?
Yes.
Yeah, I do plan on watching that too.
Oh, I can't say any jokes about it. Like, there are jokes in that series, and by extension, Army of Darkness, that I want to tell you, but that would not ruin, but that would lessen the impact of some of them. I may be hyping these up, but dude, they're so good.
Nothing wrong with hyping something up you like.
Yeah, dude, I hype up the Drinking Guard series, but in the same vein, I tell them don't play the first game. just watch the cutscene movies. If you want to brave the fires, go ahead, but I warn you, that game is suffering. Yeah, buddy, don't play them.
I'm gonna play them.
You fool! I tried saving you! Oh, but I'm definitely coming to that one, because I got the knowledge, I got the lore, I got the insight. What's this book called? I straight up... A friend of mine actually got me this for, like, I think it was Christmas.
I see.
The Strange World of Yoko Taro, from Drakengard to Nier Automata. And it details basically Yoko Taro's thought process when going through the each game he's made for that series.
I see.
I am a huge fan of this series. The only one I missed, on specific principle, is because the last one was a mobile game, Near Reincarnation.
Oh yeah, which sadly that just ended service not too long ago, I think.
Yeah, that's just gone. I wish they just left that there.
Or they could have just kept it as a...
something.
They could have made it a console spin-off.
Yeah, actually.
I have no idea what the plot is, but how important was the plot?
From what I know, there is a lot of, like, in-lore stuff. This was happening at some point. I just don't remember if it was pre-Replicant or post. I went through the first season because people have uploaded them on YouTube and I need to go back to them. I know I heard there's dragon lore, which gimme. But I still need to go through them. That's the only one I missed. There was that. I need to go through that, and I need to finish the Yorha Pearl Harbor manga. I only have one volume left.
It looks as if it were scratched with a sharp object. How does that look scratched?
You just gotta look a little there. Just gotta look a little closer. There's some scratches there.
I gotta play this game more so I can get better.
Fan service for boys, fan service for men. God, I mean, yeah, you're right.
There's something written. The resonating emblem shall undo the seal of the shield. Ooh. The skeleton's arm appears to be a lever of some sort. Should I turn the lever? Should I?
Yes.
Okay. We're going Indiana Jones. Up in here.
God.
The booby trap is activated.
Oh, I hated that. God, that is that is Mark Hamill Joker. No, what you did was a Mark Hamill Joker laugh, my God.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. I gotta start a playthrough of the Arkham games at some point. Probably with my dad because he loves Batman. And screw Suicide Squad.
Man, that feel when they're...
I said screw
Oh yeah, I can
Suicide
understand
Squad.
why. I mean, yeah.
It's just...
I mean, outside of just the outside of just controversy that happened after, my issue is okay, Suicide Squad versus the Justice League. That's stupid. Have him ravage Arkham. Because the problem with Suicide Squad, the premise is that the entire Justice League is being controlled by Brainiac, and they have they are free reign and they will not hold back. Everyone's dead with Superman alone. They're not getting past Aquaman. No, people undersell how strong Superman is. Like, even Boomerang Man's Flash is going to vibrate his spine out of his back.
You know, my dad's always telling me like how much of a powerhouse Superman is. Like how he's able to just literally pull planets that are chained to him.
Like, even if you exclude like comic book wackiness, which yes, that did happen.
Yeah.
I don't remember if that was Golden Age or Silver Age. But even then, you gotta remember a very famous speech speaks volumes about Superman's character. The world made of cardboard speech.
I've never heard of that.
The world in Justice League, when Superman is fighting, the Justice League itself is fighting against Darkseid. Superman is very honest in saying how frustrating it is. He has to be very careful with people. Because Superman is so strong, he can accidentally hurt people.
Yeah.
Like, say you shake hands or Superman pats you on the back. If he's not careful, you're crippled for the rest of your life. But Darkseid doesn't have that limitation. Darkseid can take it. And he even says, what we have is a situation where I can cut loose.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Superman not holding back is terrifying. Not even including Injustice, which I think is the worst version of evil Superman. Now, your comments are probably going to hate me the most.
I don't know if anyone's even watching.
Injustice's story of how it handles Superman is stupid. Like, it's a dollar store version of the, what's it called? The Justice League, Justice Lord saga, where they go to a different universe. Remember, do you know about that?
Yeah,
okay.
I've seen it. Whenever my dad was watching the show.
Yeah, no, Justice Lords is infinitely more interesting due to the fact that it's not Lois who dies, it's Flash who dies.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want the whole Lois died because of Superman, that's not going to deter him or turn him into a fascist dictator. You want him being a dictator? Red Sun Superman, where it's just Superman, but he landed in Soviet Russia.
Oh, yeah.
And how you write an evil Superman isn't he's a dictator, he's an overprotective father. Like, he legitimately wants to help, but he doesn't realize or get that he's strangling the person he's protecting.
Oh boy.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, you remember what's also more interesting about that arc?
What?
Batman agrees with Superman.
Oh.
In the Justice Lord's universe, Batman agreed with how far they were taking it to ensure no one's parents gets murdered. And when when main universe Batman hears that, it shuts him up. It's like, no, I can't argue with that. I miss the Justice League. I miss when what heroes used to be.
Heroes.
Yeah, just good people.
And now the comics. Oh my gosh! No time at all!
Not a singular breath was saved. My God.
No chill.
Man, comics... I'm not even going to go that much into the comics now. I haven't read much of the recent stuff. But in terms of, like, the movies, when they try to make it overly serious, they do it for the wrong characters. Like, Man of Steel is not good. And the reason being is that they made Superman edgy. Like, Superman's just a kid from small town Kansas.
Yeah.
He doesn't view himself as this god amongst men. He's just a dude.
Oh my... I should probably have a talk with my dad about this stuff, you know, being he's a comic book guy, basically.
I'm sure your dad would agree with me. No, let's bring him in right now.
He used to have a box or two full of comics that he was collecting from, like, you know, the 70s, possibly the 60s, all that stuff, you know. Man,
my requirements for a good Superman aren't even that high. Like, okay, the CW Superman and Lois series. The moment he saved a kid from a car, gave him his hat, and the kid said, "Hey, nice suit," his response is the most Superman thing I've heard in years. "Thanks, my mom made it for me." I'm like, that's precious!
yeah, it is.
And that's a line from the comics.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you want another thing that's like the most Superman thing we've had in years? My Adventures with Superman.
Here's the thing, my dad wasn't entirely a fan of that one.
He's wrong!
Only because of the fact he just doesn't like when there's like these changes here and there. If he wants to like get an adaptation, he wants he just wants to see the comics just, you know, faithfully recreated, basically.
I mean, that's fair, but at the same time, we are getting a thing with Peter, what the hell? With Clark, that we haven't gotten in years. That Clark is actually scared, and it does fill in gaps with like, okay, Clark is mega alienated when it comes to like Krypton stuff. He doesn't understand it. How My Adventures with Superman does this subtly, but very well, is his talks with Jor-El. Jor-El is a hologram pre-programmed with like his personality and what he would actually say, so dialogue is natural. When Clark first talks to him, he speaks to him in Kryptonian. Clark has no idea what he's saying. Because he has no connection outside of genetics. He has no connection with his people.
Yeah, that is
and
true.
That scares him. Like, it's one of those shows that understands the characters, but makes them younger. Clark wants to help, but he wants a normal life. Like, he just wants to sit back, be on the farm, have a job, play with his dog. But Lois, being the, like, headstrong reporter, pulls them into situations and pulls herself into situations. The difference, she's young, she's an intern, she can't be doing shit like that. At least not yet. Nah, My Adventures with Superman is great. The only nitpick I have, and this is a nitpick, is how certain episodes were handled. and how, like, how the majority of... okay, no, it's not how some of the episodes were written. It's how some of the characters look. Like, one of them especially, I think it was Livewire. That's a Tumblr OC.
Oh my gosh.
Like 100... It's not the worst design, it's just not good.
Man,
Slade
Tumblr was
hot,
a mistake.
Slade looks hot, though.
But
I ain't even lying. Slade looks good!
oh my gosh.
They made him a pretty boy, and I'm not against that, actually. I mean, it's one of the better versions of Slade we got, but it'll never beat the Teen Titans Slade. Nah, man. Like Batman with gears.
Oh my gosh. I hate these bigger blades. They're just gonna keep... Oh gosh. I have no idea why I'm fighting them. Oh god. Oh gosh.
Alright. What would be a good... How long have we been going on for?
I wouldn't say it was that long. I mean, I started this like 8 or 9 minutes before you joined. You getting tired?
Nah, a friend of mine just messaged me. He had a rough day and he needs someone to talk to.
Go and talk to him if you want.
Alright. You sure, man? I don't want to leave midstream.
I mean... Okay, we can end this after this mission then.
Alright.
Yeah, short stream, but, you know.
Yeah.
That'll probably give me time to actually, record something else.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to leave him hanging, but at the same time I'm here. It's like... I know you understand, but at the same time... But I thought I'd ask.
I know.
Yeah. But the point is, everyone in the audience watched my adventures with Superman. That was the whole point of my TED Talk. Your father's wrong. I mean, it's a different interpretation. Dude, they reference so much in a way that feels respectful.
I guess it really depends.
You know, there's a moment where Mr. McSiddle... Goddamn. The interdimensional dude...
Oh gosh.
Dr. McSickleplicked?
Who the heck is that?
He is a fifth dimensional being that just kind of goes around kind of causing mayhem. And one of the ways Superman... Like, the challenge that Superman had to do... And this shows how smart Clark is okay, you have to get him to say his name backwards. It's actually a good episode.
Go.
And the way he... And in My Adventures with Superman, they kind of make him like this fey eldritch creature. Like, he was just kind of this little pixie that causes mayhem. And in one of the references, he's just snapping his fingers, turning Clark into different Superman. One of them is the animated series Superman.
I think I saw that that clip. I think.
That made my brain happy.
Give me them back scratchers. Off to the next room. It's dark now.
Yes. Yeah, they're not a threat. You'll be fine.
I'm just going over to the blue shield to get my my laser cannon. Oh! Okay, you want to play that way?
Do you want to be that guy? Sucks you can't sell those.
Aha! That was a big orb.
Lord Orb.
Oh, great. There we go. There we go. Maya. Best gun when you got a full thing of DT runes, basically.
Ah. So situational.
Yeah. An easy way to get you know, to build up the style meter.
God.
The shields that glow with light and a pair of lances shall lead to the battleground. Ho ho! Now before we even start this fight, I gotta go and look around.
Alright, I'ma hop off here.
Alright.
Alright, you have a good day, Ming.
You too. Well,
Yeah.
when do you want to start continuing this?
Next Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, Tuesdays are usually best.
We were doing this on Thursday before, now it's Tuesday.
Ah, it's not that bad. Alright, I'll see you later, man. You have a good night.
You too, you too. Gonna go and kill Griffin.
Good, good. Yeah, out.
Peace out.
Trying to leave myself. God damn it. I get.
And he left. Hear someone speaking to me inside my mind, offering a sacrifice to the Colosseum. It shall connect the path to the Wheel of Destiny. So yeah, after this fight, I am going to stop. Hasn't been that long, but just gotta go talk to a friend, you know. Nothing wrong with that. Down, birdie. Oh my gosh. I really gotta get better at this game. I do. I'm just... Oh my gosh. I'm not hitting him at all. Gosh. Okay, I gotta go up there. Man, I just suck at this game. Thank you! I gotta get those orbs. There we go.
Yours are definitely the powers of Sparta. Even more so. But I cannot let you live. I serve my master Mundus.
You can't fight with that wound.
Mighty is the power of Mundus. Master, grant me one last surge of power. The power to finish him. Master Mundus.
The three-eyed.
You beat him. Maybe it was too easy for you.
Mundus. His heinous ways make me sick, killing even his own, like they were nothing. He's the one that took the life of my mother, my brother, Shirley. My mother used to always tell me that my father was a man who fought for the weak. He had courage and a righteous heart. In the name of my father, I will kill Mundus.
Alright. Give me those orbs and we'll finish this off. King of Avalon shall turn the wheel of destiny and take the story to the beginning land. Uh-huh. A bee! Garbage. Alright. 2 hours in. Alright. And that is it. Oh, so when the game gets even spookier. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the stream, even if it was after the fact. Give a like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the bell icon for more notifications if that's what you want. It is Tuesday, April 1st, 2025, 5:08 a.m. p.m. Sorry, p.m. I'll see you guys soon. I'll probably be back with Halo Infinite tomorrow. I may actually try doing something today with my dad if he's up to it. Most likely won't, but, you know. Still. Yeah. See you guys soon.